this is a representation of the SPU University Computer Network by ENSP software. So what is a representation is a modified network design of an SU University network in Cisco hierarchical network design, which is also called as a campus design. Here, the overall network is divided into a core layer, which includes this router, and there is a distribution layer, which includes the various switches, which are shown here. So the distribution layer is like an interface between the access, that is access layer, and the core layer. So the third layer is access layer, which includes all the peripherals and the computers which connect with the network. So mostly peripheral includes the PCs, printers, and all other electronic devices which connect with the network. So you can see the current network design has four buildings in SEO, which is closely distributed, uh, very closely distributed to with one another. So this is building A, you can see, and it has 100 PCs. And this is building B, which has 300 PCs. And this is building C, which has 200 PCs. This is building D, which has 400 PCs. All these buildings are connected together to a router called router, which in turn connects with the internet. I think this is wrongly. This should be one more router, which is called an edge router, which connects the overall network with the internet. So there is a firewall system which protects any unwanted entries into the SAU network. So firewall is like a filtering mechanism and for security arrangements. So right now the overall network is switched off. So what we do is we switch on the network. So we'll select all and let's start the network. So this is the IP address which has been assigned for the purpose of IP address allocation to all the computer devices. So an IP addressing plan was prepared, and that was included in the assignment documentation. And based on the IP address planning, these IP address has been assigned to the devices. So you can see the IP address of this device is 10.10.128.2, and this is 3, and this is 10.10.130.2. So for assigning the other details, we go to the settings and the corresponding details are added. So we'll wait for the network to this color to change the screen and see. So every devices has an IP address which is assigned to them, and this is a subnet address and this is a gateway address. So the gateway address is this address. This is a gateway address of this. You see same thing. I think everything is starting now. As you can see, those are changing green. So one problem we faced was to assign the IP address for this uh, router, so which we usually do by running it. Sorry, it's taking too time to open it. So what what is the issue we observed was with that uh, with the Ethernet, Giganet Ethernet, we are able to assign the IP address to this router. For the G port, Giganet Ethernet port, we are able to assign the IP address. For example, GE 0/0/1, we are able to assign this IP address. But for this, we are not able to assign, and we get error message if we assign the IP address for this thing. So the difficulty was uh, unable to properly assign the port IP address for this router. We searched a lot of internet sources and we were not able to find it. So just we'll try to connect this thing with this and check. I think because this is not configured, we are not able to connect this PC with this, because all has to go here and then it has to come. So because of that, this is not able to connect. Otherwise, if we create a simple network within this building, it works properly. So I think there are some difficulties in assigning IP address to this port of the router, so I was not able to properly do the simulation of this network.